The man of the ETRC weekend in Slovakia is Jochen Hahn. The German takes 3 podiums, 1 victory, scores 51 points and leads the championship by 188 points. The Slovakiaring, located around 50 kilometres or 45 minutes drive southeast from the capital of Bratislava, attracts a huge crowd. The paddock is fully packed, the grandstands too, and there's an air show before race 1. The grid for the opener, Adam Lachko takes pole position, the first for him this season. Antonio Albacete is second. The fans are ready for the start of race 1. There's a bad start for Adam Lachko. He has a small problem with the clutch while accelerating. Albacete, starting second, takes the lead. Jochen Hahn is second, and Steffi Halm is on the outside line. At turn 3, there are problems for Steffi Halm. She goes off the track, others benefit. Halm drops down to 11th place. Albacete is in the lead. Jochen Hahn second ahead of Sascha Lentz. Then it's Lachko and Norbert Kisch who does the fastest lap of the race, but Halm is in big trouble. Fighting for 8th with Frankie Wojciech, she gets hit by Stefan Faas. Halm suffers a puncture. She's also overtaken by Louis Refenko. But it's the end of the race for the German girl. On the last lap, there's a fight for third between Lachko, Kiss and Lentz. The checkered flag for Antonio Albacete. It's the second victory of the season for the Spaniard. Second place goes to Hahn, third to Lachko. Fourth is Norbert Kisch, and 5th place goes to Sascha Lentz. On the podium, Antonio Albacete, Jochen Hahn and Adam Lachko. The reverse grid for the top 8 finishers for race 2. That puts Shane Brereton on pole position, 4 times the winner of the Grammar Cup races at the Nürburgring. From the start, Brereton manages to keep the lead. In number 11, Andre Kurzim loses second position, overtaken by René Reinert and Sascha Lentz on the run down to turn 1. Kurzim's in trouble. He gets a whack, goes sideways, and he clips Adam Lachko as they go through the first corner. Both of them run way wide through the gravel. On the track, it's Brereton from Reinert and Hahn. Sascha Lentz is hard at work, and he sees the fight going on for second place up the road ahead of him. Jochen Hahn goes ahead of René Reinert. It was a bold move by Hahn, diving up on the inside. There's contact between them, but Hahn goes through. At the checkered flag, Shane Brereton hangs on to the race lead to win overall and in the Grammar Cup. Shane Brereton takes the top step of the podium, joined by Jochen Hahn and René Reinert. Race 3 on Sunday morning. Adam Lachko in the Freightliner is on pole position for the second time this weekend. Second on the grid is Jochen Hahn in the Iveco. As the lights go green, race 3 is underway. It's Lachko and Hahn fighting for the race lead. On board with Frankie Wojciech. Ahead of him, there's drama. Shane Brereton and Louis Refenko bounce off one another. Refenko spins, and Brereton has nowhere to go except into the side of it. On lap 5, Hahn leads Lachko. There's a fight going on for third place between Steffi Halm and Norbert Kisch. Behind them is Antonio Albacete, but he's disqualified post-race because of 3 times his truck oversped. On board now with Erwin Klein-Nagelvoort. He loses a place and then loses control. The fight for third. Steffi Halm is keeping champion Norbert Kisch at bay. On the last lap of the race, Jochen Hahn leads Adam Lachko. Hahn takes his 6th victory this season. Lachko is second, and Steffi Halm hangs on to third place. There's delight for the Hahn team. Steffi Halm third on the podium behind Adam Lachko. The top step for Jochen Hahn. Race 4, the final race of the weekend, and again it has that semi-reverse grid, the top 8 finishers of the earlier race in reverse order. It means that Stefan Faas is on pole position. As the lights go green, we go on board with Irving Klein-Nagelbort, and he sees drama ahead of him and bodywork flies. René Reiner takes the lead, having started second. Shane Brereton has got work to do. This, his view as he heads down the straight towards the first corner. Stefan Fast, Brereton's rival, goes wide. The Grammar Cup duelists fight it out once more. Fast can't get back into the traffic. He's on the outside line for the next corner as René Reiner fends off Norbert Kish. This for the race lead. Kish dives up the inside and goes through. On board with Frankie Wojciech. He's been involved in a fair few incidents over the weekend, but he's busy fighting here. Ahead of him, Antonio Albafetti. Wojciech's also under investigation by the race director. Here he battles with the returning Ray Coleman. They lean on each other, there's smoke and there's more damage. At the checkered flag, it's a win for Norbert Kish, his first victory of the 2018 season. René Reiner second on the track, but he loses that place because of a 10-second penalty for overspeeding. That promotes Sasha Lentz, and Andre Kurzin comes home third. Kish, Lentz and Kurzin on the final podium of the weekend.